Hi, how's it going? I feel like it's been a while for programming, but really it's only been a week. So yeah, last time we kind of had to stop in the middle of building the laser, right? So I think there was quite a lot to go. I did a little bit of work, just a tiny bit, with the graphic stuff last time. If you remember, I was having a hard time deciding how to implement the bullet graphic hierarchy. And so what I've done here is I basically, yeah, this is probably not a great view for what I want to show. So I made, basically I just made this abstract class, bullet graphic, just has an ID and update and destroy. So then for the little bullets, the bullets that we already have, those are just arcs, which are the game objects. Previously, if you remember, bullet graphic extended this arc class. Now arc's just a member. And so I basically just implement that update and destroy. And yeah, I go ahead and set the ID with the super constructor. And so this is the standard bullet. And then I added this laser graphic as well. And so looks like I added some debug spew. I don't think I need that anymore, because I think I'll have to run it and I'll have to run it and see where we are. But yeah, I think I got it to a place where I could continue. Let's check it out. Alright, so this is where we were last time. I want to say, yeah, so I've got the bullet, the laser. It shows up as this little white bar for now, but I don't really have any collision on it, and I don't, obviously that's not where we want it to end up. So, quite a lot to do still, of course. Alright, so, let's see. I kind of also changed my mind a little bit on how I wanted to do it. Previously I was thinking it would just kind of grow over time, but I changed my mind and I kind of want to have like a charging phase and then a shooting phase, rather than this rectangle that grows. And so what's going to happen is for the charging phase, we'll just show like a little graphic. Probably stick with the rectangle and have it slowly grow for now, just to have something. But then once it's done charging, it'll zoom out and shoot across the screen all the way, and start hitting anything that's in the way. So that's the plan. And I want to make it so you move a little slower when you're charging, because obviously you gotta focus on the laser. It's drawing all the energy from your magic power. Alright, so so let's see, where were we? So let's go back and check out the implementation of the bullet logic. So when you shoot the laser, it sets the bullet to your ship's position. Perhaps the X is not in a great place to start, because looking back at the game real quick, it's still on top of the ship. So I'm not sure. So start radius is probably not set to anything. Why did we call a shoot laser? Oh no, we did set it to the player radius. So I'm not sure what's going on there. We could always debug it a little, I guess. But anyways, that puts the bullet down. And so if it's a laser, Growth speed, we probably want to change some of these because, yeah, we're going to need to define it a little better. Alright, so, I think we want to have, charge time. It should probably not charge for too long. Maybe like 1 second. And then, we can have shot duration, which, 5, I don't know if that's too long. Maybe it'll charge for 2 seconds and shoot for 5 seconds and for the slow, maybe you move half speed. Something like that. The reload should probably be a little longer if it takes like 7 seconds to go. So we'll just put it at 7 for now. Hey, how's it going? Alright, so charge time and a duration, that's probably good enough. So let's go back to, not there. Back to here. So this is where we first shoot it off. This is, fire. Yeah, player shoot. So they shoot the laser, we pass in all the player position info, that's good. And then we create the bullet. I think that's all fine. Let's double check in here. So that if it's a laser, we want to change these laser things. So let's see, where was this defined at? Oh, down there. So yeah, rather than growth speed, we'll have charge time remaining and shot time remaining. I think those will be good. As for the laser length, I don't know that we'll need that anymore. Let's just go ahead and go with these two things for now. I don't know if have you seen my game before? I can show it to you, so you can get an idea what we're trying to do here. Alright, we need to slow it down as well. Alright, so that'll put the bullet on screen. I mean, well, that'll put the bullet in the list of bullets. So let's pop over to where we're getting an arrow now. So this is update bullets. So let's see. The turret, laser. Okay. So the laser, we don't want it to go anywhere. Let's see. We determine who. This is what tracks it to the player. That was working fine. But we don't actually want to do this bullet. Let's just do, so let's do, bullet dot, charge time remaining. If charge time remaining is greater than 0, then we want to decrement that. And then if it's less than 0 now, then switch from charging to shooting. I don't know how much we'll need to do there. And then if if the shot time remaining is greater than 0. Try to keep our style consistent. Yeah, so if the charge time is less than 0 and the shot time is greater than 0, then we'll decrement the shot time. And then if the shot time remaining is less than 0, then destroy the bullet. Alrighty. So that's kind of our logic for charging and shooting. Let's see, we probably want to have something in here for if the laser's active. Let's see, because we'll have to figure out collision and stuff as well. Let's see, so I added this function about collision between the bullet and player, but we haven't implemented the laser part yet, and that's fine, we can wait a little bit for that. Let's see, and the bounds collision, I don't think this will really matter because I mean, we definitely don't want it to collide with the bounds. We should probably put something in that says, like ignore bounds collision or something. We'll put that in. And then in the bullet constructor, we'll go ahead and put this here just to I've done quite the number on my casing, but I think it'll be fine. Alright, yeah, so then we'll just have so as long as you don't ignore the bounce collision, then we'll do the collision check. And for all the other bullets so far, it'll just be false or null or whatever, so that should be fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and, oops, I accidentally hit a plus there. Alright, so let's go ahead and, there's a few things we still need to do. What other areas of computing do you have good knowledge in? I mean, I program for a living, so, I'm a software engineer. So I know a lot about programming. I don't know as much about, like, computer engineering, like, the hardware side of things. So that's, I don't, what other areas, like, what do you have in mind when you're asking about the areas? Like, I definitely know more about client stuff than server stuff. Yeah, let me know what did you have any areas in mind? Let's see. So what I need to figure out now is the best way to track if the player is shooting the laser or not. Because that's how I want to implement the slowing down. But maybe we'll hold off on that, since we should probably get the laser itself working first. So, to do anything to switch from charging to shooting, because we'll probably just go off this for later. You're interested in AGI. What is AGI? Oh, artificial intelligence. Yeah, I don't know very much at all about AI, unfortunately. I mean, general AI is still probably pretty far away, right? Like, I don't know that anyone has anything super good. But AI is definitely a really cool area. So definitely more power to you if you want to look into that. For me, I'm mostly just sticking with games. Oh yeah? I mean, that stuff would be really cool. I haven't looked into it in a long time, so I really have no idea what's out there. I did mess around. I mean, this isn't really, you know... I played, there's the AI dungeon game. I was messing with that. I know that's probably not really what you're talking about, but, I was pretty impressed at some of the stuff it could do, though it's also pretty bad. So... But I mean, considering that that's just some, text model, like, that's pretty impressive. Alright, well, so there's kind of, a few different parts we need to do. Let me try to, so we want to slow down, we need to figure out, collision, only when active. Let's go ahead and do that part. And then we can also draw it as well, I guess. Alright, so we're probably gonna need, so yeah, so the collision between the player and the bullet. So if it's a laser, we really need to get the lasers, yeah, so, check if active. So if the, charge time is less than 0, and, shot time remains greater than 0, so that means it's active. Then, GPT-3. Yeah, that's the open AI thing. Yeah, I really don't have any idea how it works, but, it seems pretty neat. I feel like you could really just, dive into that stuff all day, right? Pretty cool. Do you, so do you do stuff with AI, or are you just interested in getting into it? Alright, so we need to come up with the rectangle to represent the laser. Hey Sheree, yep, we're programming again. I'm trying to finish implementing that laser that I started on last time. Yeah, I mean, general AI could be pretty cool. There's definitely a lot of things we could do with it. But we also need to make sure it doesn't, you know, start killing people. I know some companies have made like chatbots and stuff, and as soon as they let it loose on the internet, it basically turns into like a hate-spewing monster. So definitely responsible AI is something people need to keep in mind. Let's see, so how do I want to do the rectangle? How did I decide to do it? Yeah, exposure to Twitter data will definitely do that. How was I trying to draw it before? I think I probably just picked the laser, the width. Oh, it's in the width there. Okay, yeah, that's what we want. Oh, so we could kind of cheat here. And the laser width, can, and the X can just cover the whole board. Yeah, we can kind of cheat because, you're not going to hit yourself with your laser, and, graphically we can actually just display it correctly. But, yeah, so let's, we'll need to figure out if, the lines intersect with our circle that represents the player. Did I already have lines intersecting circles? I don't know if I did. Did I do that in the AI at all? There was distance. Maybe not. Let's see. I'll probably just look up a function then. Alright, what's the function here for line intersecting a circle? I guess I should search for JavaScript as well. Alright, we can probably use... So I found one on the internet. This function. We could probably use this. It's a little more complicated than what we need though, I think. Like what is... So we've got the radius, the x and the y of the circle, but then there's the slope and the y-intercept, but this is fine. Because, for slope we can pass in 0. What is square supposed to be here? Oh, it's just, you could just substitute this. I mean, I guess actually let's just, just do it this way. And then for square root, we can just use math.square root. Alright. But yeah, for slope we'll just pass in 0, because we actually only really need y-intercept, right? So I think that'll be fine. So then, if it returns a non-empty array, then we know we've got some intersections. Because we actually don't need to check. We only need to check the top and the bottom lines of the rectangle. So player radius, player.x, player.y, and then slope is 0, and bullet.y minus the laser width. Actually, let's just do let's do that. Hey Kenzuri, it's going pretty well. I'm pretty tired today because I was already kind of sleep deprived, and then I got up I was at a playtest today for a game. It's a secret though, I can't tell you. But it was pretty early for me at least. I had to get up at like 9:15 or so. I usually sleep past 10, even on work days. Alright, so alright, so if the length's greater than 0, then we have an intersection. Oh, but this is not exactly what we want, is it? Oh, no, this is... Oh, I could have done this a lot easier, actually. Yeah, thinking about it some more. We actually really only need to tell... Yeah, this is actually... I don't even need that intersection function. So I need, yeah, wow, this is a lot easier than I thought. So if the player minus, the player's radius is, between... Let's see. Let me think about this some more. Okay, yeah. Let's think about it this way. So if the top of the laser is between the top of the player and the bottom of the player, or if the bottom is, or hold on, let me think about that. Am I making this too complicated? Oh, sorry. I don't really have any cool extensions, sorry. I only have a couple random commands from Stream Elements. I got this music off Dova, if that's what you're curious about. Anyways, let's see. Yeah, because we only need to worry about the Y position. Yeah, the username is I didn't save a link, I think, to the music itself, but it's on Dova. User. What's the actual Dova website? It's like Dova/s.jp. That's what it is. And yeah, that's the user where this one came from. I should probably check if they have some other cool tunes. Alright, so... Yeah, so if the top of the player is within the laser, or the bottom is within the laser, or let's see. I mean, the player is pretty big, and the laser will be pretty big. So I don't. There might be a problem if. I guess I could also check if the middle is within the laser. That's probably good enough, honestly, because the laser should be wide enough that one of those will be true. I don't think the laser can fit in between the top and the middle of the player. So I think we can simplify our check to this and do Alright, so let's go ahead and write that. So the top of the player, we can go ahead and do it this way just to make our logic more readable. Alright, and then so if top of player is greater than our laser, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so if the top of the player is greater than top of laser, and top of player is less than top of laser. Is that right? Yeah, if it's between bottom of laser. I think I might have that backwards. Let me think about that. Because that y goes from 0 to big numbers at the bottom. No, I think I got that right. Okay. So if that's true, or the bottom of the player is within the laser, or if the middle of the player, which is just player.y. Alright, and that should be enough. I think that's a much simpler check. So in that case, we'll say it hits. Otherwise, return false. Alright, so that should cover the laser collision. Alright, so now let's try drawing the laser. So we've already got our laser graphic, and we're updating the position. For simplicity's sake, let's go ahead and let's see. So there's kind of two states we need to worry about, right? There's charge. So if charge time remaining is greater than 0, then we're charging. Otherwise, then we're shooting, right? So in both cases, we want the graphic to follow the player. So we can probably do this regardless. But then we need to change the rectangle size So like, for now, let's just leave charge time alone, but let's change the width to be I need to bring in the direction you're facing a little, but for now I just might just make it really large, just to make it super obvious. Maybe we could try doing the play area width minus like bullet X or something. It's gonna look weird, but it'll at least let us see it, I think. Alright, well, I think something will happen now. Let's give it a shot. Alright, I'm gonna play against myself rather than AI, just to not have to worry about things. Oh, I'll be on the other side though. Alright, let's okay. Let's go. Let's try on the other guy. So he's gonna shoot the laser. So charging and then shooting. So that's pretty decent-ish, I think. Charge time is pretty long though, isn't it? Oh, and it didn't actually shoot that time. I wonder why. Okay. Well, maybe there's a weird bug we'll have to figure out. But, oh, does it have to do with me clicking more than once? I wonder. Yeah, it might have to do with me clicking a lot more. Because I thought the reload time would, prevent that. Okay, so a few things I want to tweak. First off, charge time's probably too long. So, let's try 1 second and shoot for 4 seconds. I think that'll be good. And then, what else are we doing? Do I have a file I didn't save? Which file did I not save? Oh, just the readme. Oh, that doesn't matter. Alright, so let's see. I would like to know why clicking multiple times messed it up. Let's see. So, oops. Let's see, when you go to fire the bullet, let's see, where is my input handled at? Get input, that's what it's called. Alright, so I would have been clicking again, which would fire the bullet again. Well, that's change weapon, but okay, so we would add the shot as the current weapon, then in game state, player shoot should be saying, first off, I wouldn't expect to have enough energy, so I would expect it to just ignore that. So that's pretty interesting. We might have to add some debug spew or something to figure out what's going on there. Let me make sure it still happens. Alright, so the bullet fires normally. And then let me click again. I don't have enough energy. Now I've got enough energy, so I clicked once. And it works fine. It still probably fires pretty long. Alright, let me click twice this time. Oh, it fired like immediately. Or is that just what it was? Alright, let me just try clicking a lot. Alright, well, maybe charge time does need to be a little longer. Do. Now let's make charge time go back to 2 seconds. That'll probably feel a little bit better. Yeah, what happened there? I don't understand. Where did my bullet go? Something weird's going on. Yeah, why is it going away when I click more? I probably need some debug spew here. Let's see. Let's go to game state. And when we update the bullet, let's see, so we shoot a laser here, and that just adds it as a new bullet. And then when we update, where's update bullets? I want to make sure it's this that's killing it. And shot time remaining should be set right by this. And we can put another debug spew up here, maybe. And we'll put the bullet.shot time remaining up here as well. Alright, that's probably enough debug spew to figure out what's going on. So let's play with the console open. Alright, so we'll switch to the laser. And I'll click and click some more. Why did I see... Why is there 2 of each? Why are there 2? It's pretty odd, isn't it? I'm really confused. Why are there 2? I mean, especially this one. Why would there be 2? Alright, we're gonna put a debug breakpoint there. Because now I'm really confused. Alright, so... we gotta open the right file. Let me try to get the right file loaded. Alright, now we're looking at it in the debugger. So what's our call stack? Call stack is player shoot, shoot laser, tick. Yeah, that all seems good. Right? Right, well we got a bunch of errors because we disconnected from being too slow. Well, now we're over here, but that's fine. Alright, so the second time is also from tick, but it's from remote input. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Why would the remote input have? Unless it's just replaying the tick. But that is kind of odd, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there. Let's make sure we join this guy first. So we're on this side. So the first one's from player shoot. The second one's from remote input. Alright, let's put some more DoXPU in now that I'm confused. I mean, part of this might be the way the netcode works. I haven't delved too far into why is this here? I don't think we need that. I have not delved too far into how exactly the netcode stuff works, but it is kind of weird. Because it might just be doing rollback, in which case that's fine. That doesn't really matter. Maybe that's all that's going on. Yeah, because what it does, now that I think about it, what it does is it plays it for you the first time, and then for the when you get the remote player's input, it plays it again just to make sure nothing different happened. So I think that's fine, actually. What I do want to know is why oh, I probably need to take my debug breakpoint out if I really want to look at this again. Where did I put that? Alright, so let's just do it versus the AI, I guess. Alright, I'm just clicking a ton here. Yeah, what is going on? Alright, so what did that look like in the DebugSPU? Oh, interestingly, when the AI does it, it's 3. I mean, the AI is running like twice as fast, so that might have something to do with it. quicker. So I think the reason the AI is quicker is because something weird's going on. Yeah, what happened there? What happened that time? We should have switched to shooting. So we saw this debug's view. But then it never got to here. Instead it just disappeared. Oh, maybe. Oh, that's what's going on. We're hitting him and it's disappearing because it hits him. Haha, of course. I figured it out. Alright. Mystery solved. So yeah, this is what's happening. It's deleted it here. Yeah, let me delete my debug's view. Alright, because all the other bullets, right, when the bullet hits you, it disappears, right? But the laser, I don't want the laser to do that. So we've got take damage, but then really, for this, we should probably add a new, some kind of new definition. Disappears on hit or something. We'll set that to false. Actually, let's make it like persists on hit. Let's call it that. And we'll set it to true. That way it's false for the other ones on default. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and do this. And alright, so now that'll be a property on our bullet. And then if bullet.persists on hit, well, how about if it doesn't persist on hit? Actually, I think the continue wants to be outside. Alright, so now if it persists on hit, we won't delete it. And we'll just go to continue, which I think should be good. Actually, I mean, no, let's put the continue in here, because it's possible we might want to have a later bullet that could collide or something, so we'll leave that in. Alright, and then we'll loop around and go to the next bullet. Okay, now we're good. That explains also why the lasers seem to be disappearing at different times. I thought that might happen. So the laser, it does tons of damage, right? That's probably too much damage, right? Because it kills you almost immediately. Alright, let's nerf it a little bit. So right now it's doing 2 damage. There's a couple different ways we could do it. We could make it so the laser only does damage every so many milliseconds, or we could just reduce the damage. Reduce the damage by some amount. Like, I don't know if even 0.5 is going to be enough. It might still be too strong. let's see how fast it kills you. Actually, that might be pretty reasonable. I really felt like it lasted a long time, though. Alright, that's probably not too ridiculous, because, keep in mind, the other player can move, twice as fast as you during laser. So I think that'll be good, actually. Let's keep that for now, and, we'll keep the duration for now as well. Alright, so let's, there's a few things we need to do still. So, I should probably make it so the other player, it looks correct. It still works, right, but the graphic doesn't look right. So let's fix that. That's pretty easy though. Down in laser graphic, we just need to decide, which direction we want to go here. Actually, let me think about this. So if it's, if I change the origin, no, that's not what I want to change. We basically have to change the X and Y. It's a little weird. Do I have the right properties in here? I guess angle... We can do it based off angle, probably. Because when you shoot the laser... the angle does determine, which way it goes. So I'm kind of curious why... Oh, because this is, the facing direction is 0 or 1, right? Right, no, I thought it's -1 or +1. So I would expect the bullet to, oh, I see. But, regardless of what I said here, we're overwriting it later. That's what's going on. Because we overwrite it in update bullets. Right, we set the bullet X and Y there. That's why this part doesn't matter. But we can fix that. Probably just by let's see. I suppose really I probably just want to have facing direction be part of the bullet state rather than do angle here, because the angle I don't really want to use the angle for the laser. I mean, I could just check if it's 0 or pi, I guess, if I want to do it that way. Alright, maybe we'll just do that. Alright, so down in update bullets, when we update the laser, we're going to need this offset X, and that's going to be based on the bullet angle. So if bullet angle equals 0, in that case, you're going to be facing which direction? Right, I think. So if you're facing right, then the player, oops, we'll do it by the player's radius. Otherwise, we just want minus the radius. Yeah, that's what we want. Alright, so that should offset it correctly. Let's double check. Alright, so now when I shoot the laser, you can see it's kind of in front of me a little bit. And then on this side, if I shoot it, yeah, it's in front of me that way. It still fires the wrong way, of course, but that's fine. Alright, so we could probably make it a little bit longer, bigger than that. Just because it probably shouldn't be like in you, I would say. Let's have it be player radius times 2. And I'm just gonna if it's not equal 0, we'll just multiply by -1. That's a lot less code. Alright, so that'll do that. So now we need to get it facing the right way. And we're gonna want to look at bullet angle in the graphic. The laser graphic. Alright, so if bullet angle equals 0, then that. Otherwise, we need to actually flip it around, right? So in that case, the x is going to be 0, and the width is going to equal well, shoot, it's going to equal like bullet.x, isn't it? I think that's it. Alright, let's give that a shot. Hold on, no, yeah, I think that's right. Alright, so this side should still be fine. Yeah, so that still looks good. And then down here. But I didn't account for the buffer, so let's do that. Oh, you couldn't see it, but I just added the buffer in there. Alright, so now, oh, that's not quite right. Did I not want to add it to the... Oh, I didn't need to add it, yeah, I added it to the x and the width, but that's wrong. I only needed to add it to the x. No. That's not right either. Oh, I deleted the wrong thing. Silly me. There we go. Alright, that was all we needed to do. Alright, nice. So, that's a pretty cool weapon, I think. We'll see how easy it ends up being. It might be pretty hard to dodge, actually, because if they do it down here, I mean, you've got, like, let's say you're down here. Oh, I killed myself. Yeah, like, let's say you're down here, and then they come, and they start, they're up here, and then they start shooting it. I mean, you do have some time to get past them, or kind of fake them out. But you might shoot her a little too long still. Let's try, decreasing it just a tiny bit, maybe. For the duration, let's try, 3.5 seconds. Because I think 3 is probably too short, maybe. Alright, so we got it shooting, and I think that looks good. But what we should do is, we should make it slow the player down. That was the other thing I wanted to do, right? Because we got the collision, and they're not really doing that. And we figured out how damage works, I guess. And there's kind of a graphic. I mean, I could make the graphics a lot better, I'm sure. Do I have a blankie around the head? No, I don't actually have that. I am kind of cold, though. I probably should get a blankie. Alright, so I want to slow the player down when they're charging their laser. So let's see. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do. No, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Alright, so I want to slow the player down when they're shooting the laser. So how should I do that? We could link it to the bullet somehow, but I wonder if I just want to, let's see. Oh yeah, I think I'll link it to the bullet. So, in update bullets, what we could do, actually no, let's see. Let's see. Alright, so there's a couple ways I could do this, but what I might just do is in Shoot Laser. In Shoot Laser, we could just do it here. So we want the player who shot it. This is the player who shot it. We can go ahead and pass that into Shoot Laser, actually. In fact, then we don't need to pass in all these other things. But we'll keep passing them in for now. So then so we could just apply the slow to the player here. So let's see. What we'll do is we'll just grab the slow amount from here. We really need all three of these things because so we'll add like the slow duration. And it'll be this time plus this time. And then we also want to have a slow amount, and it's just going to be this number. Alright, then we'll go ahead and add these to our player state. Alright. And then, now we just need to update those in the player area. Where do we update player movement? There we go, player move. Alright, so the default speed is this number. Actually, we're gonna use speed. And then speed, if the player.slow duration is greater than 0, then speed times equals the slow amount. And then we'll just use speed here. Okay, so now the player's slowed. But we need to, if the slow duration is greater than 0, we do want to, let's see. I guess we basically just need to decrement it somewhere. I don't know, we could do it in here. Yeah, let's just do it in here. To keep the logic together. Oops. And we'll just subtract the time step. Alright, I think that'll do it. Let's see how that feels. Alright, so we're moving right now, and then we're gonna start shooting our laser. So we did slow significantly. And then we're back. Alright, so I think that's really good, actually. I think that'll, half speed is quite slow, so I think that'll be pretty interesting to try out. Man, he has a sliver of health left. There we go, we got him. It's kind of hard to see that you win, but I'm not gonna worry about that. Eventually I might replace it with real graphics instead of just rectangles. Okay, so let's actually start building. I want to be able to on the main menu. I want to be able to select which weapons you're using. I think that'll make because right now, I've kind of got 6 weapons, which is actually too many to even have on screen. So, let's go ahead and build a weapon selection. Alright, so, let's see. Where did my editor go? There it is. Alright, so, we finished our laser. Nice. Alright, let's, this was another weapon idea I had, but we'll get to that later. Alright, so I want to do, loadout selection. So, I was thinking 4 is probably a good number, and we'll just have some drop-down menus on the main screen. I think that's probably the easiest way to go about it. So yeah, let's see. So over on the main menu, first things first is we kind of need a drop-down box, right? So let's experiment with a drop-down box. So we probably just want to use we can use an HTML element actually. It'll be something like this, but I don't actually remember what they're called. Oh right, it's select. That's what it is. Alright, we'll create a select. Yeah, we'll just create a select. And then we need to give it options. Let's see. So I think it'll be like node dot wonder. Yeah, I'm not actually I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure what it's gonna be. Let me so I've actually I went ahead and you can see it. There's a little drop down box there, but we don't actually know how to edit it at the moment. So let's load up a menu, and I'm just gonna put a break-a-point somewhere in update so that I can check out the object itself. Alright, so it should have a node. Yeah, there's the node. And then it's got tons of options. I mean, members. But I'm looking for options. Here we go, options. Alright, so I think we can just add to these options. Let me check out here, adding options to a select with JavaScript. Okay, so here's what we need to do. So we have to add options. So like let's just as a simple example, we'll just go from numbers 0 to 10 or something. And I think I can do. I don't know if I really want to add a full DOM option. Let's see. How do I want to do this? Because I kind of want to call a create element, I think. Let me see. Let me try, I really want to. So the drop down here, let me see. I'm just trying to search for maybe a sample or something. We could always build our own, of course, but I'd rather not. I'd rather not build my own thing. Alright, let's see here. Okay, well we might actually just be able to do document.createElement. I don't know if this is going to be what we want, because we might want a phaser game object DOM element. But we can try. Okay, maybe we just want to do. Oh, does that not work? Alright, let's try document.createElement, and we'll see what happens, but I don't think that's going to be what we want. And we'll just, is that not, probably also, yeah, hold on, this is, probably not what we want at all. I don't even know if this probably doesn't, yeah, this doesn't really compile either. I mean, it doesn't run. I mean, so game objects is really a phaser game objects DOM element, because that's what gets returned. Let me actually check. I have another project. I might have already done this. Let me see if I just have that. Let's see, where did I save that? Right, yeah, because I had another game I worked on where I added a bunch of different things. Oh, it looks like in that one I wasn't using the phaser game object for the select option for select dropdown. Yeah, in this other game, I was managing the HTML objects myself, it looks like. Which is kind of annoying. Alright, well there should be a way to do this. Because we created it. I mean, there is the node.options, right? Or I was looking at that in the debugger. Alright, hold on, let's look at it again in the debugger. So dropdown has the node field. And it does have an options, which is an HTML options collection. The only question is how do I add things? There should be an example somewhere, I would think. there's a lot for divs and stuff. Oh, maybe the sample. Let's see. Let's see. Well, they're kind of using form input in theirs. They don't actually use a drop-down. There's almost certainly a way to do this. I just need to find it. Let's see. I mean, this definitely creates an option, adoption. But how do we add it? How do we add it? Oh, we can do... Okay, we can do this. Yeah, this is probably more like what we want to do. Alright, I think that'll work better. It doesn't like that though. Alright, well let's not worry about that. Let's see, does this actually work? No, that didn't work. In fact, that actually made my drop down disappear. Yeah, hi, they won't let me, it won't let me add it that way. There must be some way. I'm surprised there's not like just a I'm surprised there's not like an add option function. I would expect to maybe see the functions in here too. Oh no, those should be in prototype. But these are just game object functions. Alright, maybe we can, I found something else though that might be good. Well, hold on, there's a few more posts where I'm seeing some stuff. Alright, so actually we're gonna try using a plugin instead of going about it this way. So there's actually a scene plugin called this Rex UI plugin stuff. So we can try just loading this UI plugin, and then I'll just do what its sample says. He passes in a config. Oh, we need to I think I already have Rex plugins installed. That should be in my package.json. Yeah, I've already got Rex plugins, so I should be able to just use it. Let's see. Oh, maybe what I want to do. Oh, am I already doing this somewhere in my project? It doesn't look like it. Alright, so, yeah, let's actually try, we can do an import. But, we do need a config. Alright, so let's see. It looks like the config has, there's like items. I guess we can just try like, we'll just try a couple items to start. There's also XY position. That's not in the constructor though. But I think we can do it here, like wait, does that do anything? Right, well, it looks like, it's not showing up on my screen at all. I wonder if I need to do something else. I feel like most of this stuff is, let's see. I mean, we can just double check that, we're not really expected to set the X and Y ourselves, are we? I thought it would go in the config. Yeah, still not seeing anything on screen. I'll put it a little more in center, but no, I don't think I'm seeing it. I'm pretty sure, unless I need to do like self.c, So this.scene is a scene plugin. I mean, I think because I have, let's see, in my game, where's the main file? There it is. Yeah, I might need to do something else to import the plugin. Alright, I think I'm kind of mixing up the different ways you can do it. But, got the plugins installed. Alright, so I think in game. Where'd the game go? There it is. Alright, I think what we should be able to do is import UI plugin here. And then, one of these config fields, we can say plugins. We can say scene. Alright, I think we can do that. That should add the plugin. And it looks like we can just do... Now we don't want to do this stuff. Instead we can just say this. And we should even be able to do like this.rexui or this.scene.rexui. But the TypeScript doesn't really seem to be working for me. Alright, let's get rid of this for now. And we can get rid of this TypeScript error by probably just by saying like scene or something. Alright, does that do anything? Well, that gives me some kind of error. Let's see. Can I read properties of undefined? Let me check out what's going on in the debugger. So let's see, so this doesn't seem to have a Rex UI on it, but it does have a scene. That doesn't have a Rex UI on it either. It does have a scene though. I guess it just always has a key to itself or something. That seems to go on forever. Oh, there's plugin. Oh, that has Rex UI. Oh, that has Rex UI too. Okay, actually self has Rex UI. So let's try that. Alright, let's refresh. Alright, well it's not crashing, but we're also not seeing anything. So we probably just need to figure out what else we need to pass into the config, perhaps. So here's the full example config. It's quite long. It's got some callback functions, but for now we can just not have anything there. I mean, maybe I'll put a login just to see if it's getting called. I don't expect it to be, though. But maybe it will be. Alright, so there's our config. How did everything get tabbed over? Oh, just this. Alright, but I don't think that'll make anything show up. I certainly don't see anything. What is going on here? Alright, hold on, let's actually, do that. Oops. Alright, but it's still not showing up. Let me break in on, break in on update again. And, I should expect to see, should expect to see the, drop-down object. And it looks like it's there. It's got some bounds. It's got a height and a width that are pretty huge. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. And the buttons are empty. That's probably why we don't see anything. But here it was called items. Items is undefined. That's kind of weird. Oh, it's because there's nothing in here. Alright, let's add some... Okay, I added some objects real quick. Oh, cannot create property scene. Oh, is it trying to make, what is going on here? So in the debugger it looked like, hold on, can I, how do I add? Okay, so I should probably just find an example of this. There's a lot of info on how to. Oh, here we go. Oh, right. There's a sample. I should just steal all the code from there. That's what I should have done. All right. Let's see. All right. So he does. We've got a list of options, and then. then he's got this. But we don't have that function, so let's go find that. This is maybe a pretty long function. Yeah, let me just grab all of his code and then we can look at it. Alright, let me throw all this down here. Alright, so he's got create drop-down list, which looks like he uses a label and stuff. I feel like it's formatted kind of crazily, but and we'll have to add a few things, like, oh, he's got, he's defined as well. Alright, so theoretically, you don't have to change anything. Theoretically, of course. Alright, we'll delete some of this stuff. Alright, let's position it a little bit. Alright. Alright, and of course it works, because if you just use their sample, everything's great. So yeah, here we go. Now there's a drop-down box, and you can select the different drop-downs. Great, this is exactly what we want. Alright. Oh, I made that a lot harder than it needed to be. Thanks, Rex, for providing stuff that works if you actually just take the sample code. I don't know what this layout function is. I don't know what that... What happens if I don't call layout? Oh, then it's... Yeah, lots of bad things happen. Wow, I don't know what that does, but we'll keep doing it. Here, I'm gonna stick that on the end there. Alright, so next up, let's we're gonna want some listeners or something when you change the option. Right, what functions do we have here? So there's create pop-up list. So it's got a one-click. The pop-up list is the all the different values you can select, right? And so then I just want to know what gets called when button click, one click. Okay, one click. Oh, we pass in the one click function from here. Okay, here we go. So this is what happens when you click on it. So this could be our logic. And after you click it, it sets the label data, and it goes ahead and deletes the menu. All right, so what we want to do is these are our different options for our weapons. So let's actually go ahead and oh, TypeScript doesn't like this, right? All right, we'll just call it any for now. And our options we want to be based on our weapons. I need to go look up how many weapons we have. So the weapons are in shot definitions. Yeah, we could actually probably just do shot definitions.length. Alright. And for each of those, we want to add I guess I don't really have a friendly name yet, do I? So I could go ahead and add that in, or I mean, really, if I want to localize it right, I should probably spend a little more effort, but I'm probably not going to localize it because I'm lazy like that. So let's actually just have friendly name. Oops. And we can just refer to the friendly names. Alright, so we'll just throw those in the list. And we would need to define the friendly name for each one. I've kind of changed this to like, I don't know what, I don't know what to call this one out anymore. We'll call it triple shot. Spread shot seems good here. We'll call this one like delayed missile or something. And there's turret and laser. Alright, so now we should have our things in our menu. Assuming we didn't screw it up. Which is a big assumption. Big assumption indeed. Oh, I think sometimes when I add stuff to there, I might need to restart my Webpack server. Alright, Alright, well I'm getting an error. Let's check it out. So, can I read properties of undefined? So shot definitions. Or do we not? I mean, we added shot definitions. It's kind of weird. Especially since shot definitions that length turned up something, right? What's going on here? Oh, can I read properties of undefined? Okay, so shot definition sub I is undefined. Oh, right, yeah. Duh, because it's not numbers. Okay, yeah, the problem we did here was, in shot definitions, it's, it is numbers, but, we started v-shot is the problem, which is it's not 0. And, we'll go to, let's actually, yeah, this is what we want to do. We'll start at shot type dot, actually, let's, over here in shot type, let's actually do, like, first is also 2, and last is 7. Alright, that way, yeah, that's what we want. Alright, I think that'll get it. Nice. So now we've got all of our different shots in here, and we can select them. Alrighty. So now we just need a few more things and we should be good to go. So first up, let me see here. Alright, so we've got those options in there. So probably we just want to, on the one click, oh actually we can probably don't even really need to do that. Let's see. Alright, well we're gonna want, basically we want to have different ones. We want to look at an array, right? So, what we'll do, we'll have an array, and what we'll do, oh, it's still not happy about that. That's fine. Oh, it's defined up there, so I don't need to do it. That's why. Okay, so, we're just gonna have 4 weapon drop-downs, and, go ahead and just create them like so. And, we'll start like this. And, we'll just do this. Alright, so that should get us 4 drop-downs, I think. Well, they're a little close together. Let's try 200. Oh, they're still kind of close together, aren't they? Alright, there we go. Now they're, could probably be a little further apart though. Alright, well that'll probably be good. We can actually let's start, yeah, we'll start about there. Alright, so these will be our 4 weapons that we want. And, but now I want to default them, to something better. So what we should do is let's actually do it this way. And we probably want to set one of the fields. So we've got the drop-down list, and the label is what we want to set, right? The label.text, actually. See, this is just when you create it. But, label.setData, that's the button you clicked. Yeah, we can just set the value to our text. And we return. What does this return go with? The create drop-down list? I think that's what it has to go with. Because that's the on function. So we should actually just be able to do set data, I think. Like, then it's the, value and then the text. So let's just try that. Alright, I think that'll get what we want. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so nice. So it defaulted them to 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's good. Oh, we can't click off of it really. That's kind of annoying. Well, that's fine. That doesn't matter. Alright, so now the last thing we need to do is when you start the game, we want to pass in the weapons that you currently have selected. And that's as easy as just getting the data from the thing and matching it up with the right weapons. So let's go to begin game. Yeah. And what we should do is we should also pass in the loadout. And the loadout should be the list of shot types that you have selected. And we might just want to do this get loadout or something. And that way we can pass it in like that. Pretty simple. Alright, so get loadout. What get loadout's gonna do is it will check those weapon drop-downs. So let's loop through the weapon drop-downs. Let's go ahead and define weapon count as 4. I don't know why I typed 1. Let's do 4. And then we can place that in there. And now we can copy this. Alright, so we don't need to create new ones. And we probably want to call get data value is my guess. And then the simplest thing to do is probably just to loop through the different shot definitions. We'll loop through the shot definitions, and if friendly name equals friendly name, then we've got a match. And loadout.push, and we'll push the shot type. That's all we need to do. Whatever, we're just gonna do any. Oh, it's colon, semicolon, yeah. There we go. Alright, yeah, we'll push in that, and then we can break out of this loop. And so that'll load up our loadout with our 4 shot types. So that should be good. And then we'll pass that in as the match start options. And this.loadout equals this.game.match start options .loadout. And I guess we can just, we'll throw this up here. Alright, so we've got our loadout. And then the last thing to do is update the weapon switching. So, change weapon. And so change weapon, instead of V-shot, we'll pass in this time loadout 0. In fact, we could just pass in 0 and have change weapon handle that. Yeah, let's do that. So change weapon's going to take the new weapon, but what we'll do is treat that as a just an index into loadout. Okay, there we go. That should be all we need to do. Everything else should be great. But then the weapon selection button's right. So if let the button equal, oh, so for each button, let's call this like weapon index actually. I think that'll help out. Alright, so then if we shouldn't even need start type anymore. So if I equals weapon index, then it's selected. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I think we're coming along here. We just need to update change weapon. So now, here we just pass in 0, 1, 2, and 3. And I think, we'll turn off number 5 for now. And then, here, actually, let's, so in our main menu, we did, weapon count, but, let's shove that into constants, actually. And we'll call it, weapon loadout size. Alright, then we'll update this here. I guess I wasn't using constants in this. There we are. Oops. Alright, and the other place that we were using weapon count, gotta update that. Alright, now that we've got this, we'll take it over to gameplay scene, and what do we got here? Why did we need, we don't actually need the shop type anymore. Instead it'll just be from 0 to the loadout size, and I think we can just go back to I here now. And the text should be I+1. And change weapon. Right, I think that's what we want. Yeah. Did I call change weapon anywhere else? Doesn't look like it. Alright, Let's see if it works. That was a lot of code. Alright, so we'll start with just our default loadout and make sure that that looks right. So V-shot, delayed shot is 2, 3 crashes. Oh! Alright, what did we do wrong here? Why was 2 the delayed shot? I mean, that's not a... It should have been the triple shot. And then probably we've been off the bounds of something here. And that's why it crashed. Where are we? In change weapon, 2 got passed in. I mean, that's correct for the weapon index. And in my loadout, my loadout only had 2 options. So that's definitely wrong. That's the problem. And yeah, then we tried to select we tried to select undefined, so that's bad. Alright, let's find out why was loadout not correct. So for that we can go back to the main menu scene. And we don't need that. But we do need a breakpoint up here. And then when we hit play, let's step into this function. Alright, so we started out and we're going to iterate over that should be oh, is that what's wrong? These constants, is constants not defined or something? Well, we'll see what happens. So then we call it get friendly name of, and we got back V-shot. That seems right. So then we're going to loop from weapons first to weapons last. Oh, that should probably be, no, that's right. And then the shot definition, I don't know why this doesn't display right in the debugger. But yeah, so we pushed 2, which is the V-shot. That makes sense. Alright, so now we're looking at eyes. Wait. Oh, yeah, this is why you don't use eye all the time. That's what's wrong. See, I reused eye twice here, which was bad. You should really use much more descriptive names. And I think also if you use let instead of var, it probably works better. Alright, so let's call this like drop down index. Or like, yeah, drop down index. Yeah, that's what we were doing. Alright, and let's call this one like shot index. Or shot type index. Alright, there we go. That should fix her up. Alright, so now V-shot, the mouse aim shot, the spread shot, and the delayed missile. And that all works. Alright, let's try switching it up. Let's get a turret there, and the laser here, and the V-shot, and the triple shot. So we should start out with the laser. There's our laser. Wow, it's a lot harder to dodge. There's the turret, and the V-shot, and the triple shot. But yeah, the laser, I don't think the eye even knows about the laser. So it's pretty easy to use the laser against him. Poor AI. We've tricked him. Alright, the last thing I wanted to do was, like if I select triple shot here, I wanted to swap with V-shot there. And that should be easy enough. So that'll be done in the main menu. Basically down here in where it sets the label when you click it. Yeah, so this is what we want. When you do this, I wanted to also notify the scene that this option is changing. So let's actually, like previous data, I want to grab that. And yeah, so all we're gonna do is pass in previous data to or no, we need Alright, now yeah, we just need to pass previous data and new data to our scene. And the best way to do that, let's see, so for create dropdown, we're passing in this, and probably just need a function to call. Let's go ahead and add update loadout, and let's call it like previous selection and new selection. And but we don't want to actually update the one, like we really only need to find, okay, yeah. So so scene is what we passed in here, so we should be able to just call scene dot the new function I added. Alright, and so what we need to do is if any of the drop-downs match new data, then we just need to replace it with previous data. That will effectively swap them. So that's easy enough. So we'll just iterate over the weapon loadout size, and really we should iterate over the weapon drop-down style length, right? That actually would make more sense, probably. Yeah, I think that would make a little more sense. Alright, and so if this dropdown, let's say current data is dropdown dot get data value. Right, that's what we're looking at. Yeah, so if value is equal to the new selection, if the current data is equal to the new selection, set data value to the previous selection, and then we're done. Alright, I think that'll do it. So let's see, now if I'm here and I select V-Shot, they swapped. And if you select the same one, it's fine. Alright, looks like that's successful. Alright, I think the loadout's done. We probably should put some text here that says what this is, right? So, yeah, let's put some text on screen. Oh, no, we don't want... No, yeah, that's... I think that's what we want. What does player list box say? Yeah, it's just a text. Alright, we want, loadout label or something like that. And, we need it to be pretty close to this. So we want to do, .add.text, we could just grab some text here. And we'll say weapon loadout, and we can put it pretty close to the other guys. Let's just put it, put it above that. I think that'll be good. Alright, let me reposition a little. For some reason, probably because of the way the origin works, right? Because I've got origin 00 here. Oh, that's the text. I don't think we really did set origin on... Like, what happens if I do set origin? I don't know if that'll... that didn't really change anything. Yeah, I don't know what this... So what is the label? It's a Rex UI label. And it's got like these spacing things and stuff. So I think I won't worry about it too much, and I'll just reposition my text based on some trial and error. Let's see. I think I want it to be a little bigger though. Like, let's try 48. I didn't... Oh, not that. I want to change this one. Alright, and then, let's see. I will position it, up that much, and to the right, that much, maybe. A little too much. That's probably good, but then I want to shift it all down a little bit. Alright, I don't know, what do you think? Now I've got this weapon loadout, colon, and, and your weapons. I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be fine. Oh, the laser's too good, probably. Alright, well I think this is probably good enough to publish to the server. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I didn't have the laser selected, so I can't laser beam myself. But, yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. Alright, the game seems to work. And, yeah, that's probably good. Alright, let me get that uploaded. So let's just check that into GitHub. Let me see if I didn't leave any debuggers or anything in there, did I? Or some console logs. Let me just check, check real quick. I don't want to leave debugger lines in my game. Alright. Looks like we're good. Let's go ahead and update our README first, I guess. So... README. So we did finish this stuff, and that all works great. Nice. Alright, I didn't get around to adding the other gun I wanted to add, but we can always save that for next time, right? Alright, so we'll go ahead and check that in. Loadout and laser complete. So if anybody's around and wants to play it, let me know, because they will be deployed very quickly, very soon. Otherwise, I'll just have to play with myself. Did you want to play? I'm deploying it right now. It takes maybe a minute or two to deploy to the server. But as soon as that finishes, we can actually we can play each other. You can actually play on a phone if you want to, but it's probably not as good on a phone. Because to give you an idea, if you play on a phone, which we can debug like this. Well, thanks. I hope I wasn't muted super long. That's annoying. Well, oh well. Thanks for letting me know. Anyways, I just finished updating the game, and I deployed it to the server if you want to play. I think it's just finishing up deployment. Nice. Alright, yeah, looks like it's done. So, yeah, I added these weapon selects. So you can decide your loadout. Let me know if you want to play. You can just connect to the game. If let me know if you need the URL. I'll try to get to the eye real quick. So I need to update the UI a bit, I guess, because 1, 2, 3, 4 is not super helpful for figuring out which weapon you need. The laser's so good. Oh, the turret really got him as well. Just let me know if you want to hop in and play. Alright, you've got the URL. Alright, cool. Well, if you try it out, do let me know what you think. You can always drop me a message on Twitter or Discord. I've got my Discord. Alright, well I think I'm going to call it a day for now, since we got a decent amount done. And I'll have to decide what else I want to do with this game, because I kind of want to make... I've been thinking about trying out making like some kind of tactics game based on a tabletop game I've played. That might be fun. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I've got plenty of weapon ideas. And of course we can always tweak stuff. But, yeah, probably the next thing I should really do is probably, weapon UI improvement. So really, there should really be like icons for weapons, and show reloading time, and energy usage. Those are probably the most important things to make it more usable. So I think that'll be good. Maybe I could get those in and then add another weapon or two, and then switch off to another project. You know, I never really ship a game. It's so hard to actually like ship a real game that you feel is finished and done. But oh well, that's how it goes. Such is the life of an indie dev. Alright, well, yeah, so that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll be playing some more X-Wing, so that should be fun. There's so many different lists I want to try out. So, we'll see how many games I can get in. Probably just like 2 or 3 or 4, we'll see. Alright, well thanks for sticking around, and yeah, I'll see you later.